Stop working on the effect. You need to start working on the source of the problem. The output is always a manifestation of the input. And the majority of people, they try to fix the problem instead to fix the source. Since 33 years, I'm helping people to fix their life, to transform their life, to get their dream life, to reach their goals. And the majority of people, they miss this principle that I'm going to share with you today. One principle will impact all your life and to fulfill what you really desire. Is it really possible to unlock the result you want and you work so hard for so long and you don't see the change? This video will change your life. If you watch the full teaching, you take note, you meditate, and you apply this principle, it's going to impact your life forever. Then stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand what is the source of the problem and one simple step to fix the problem to see your life improving and changing.
Hi, it's Dr. Martine Wilkie, and welcome to Be Limitless Podcast.
Welcome in this powerful podcast, Be Limitless. This is what you're called to be, but you learn to be limited. I'm your host, Dr. Martine Wilkie, psycho-neuro-spiritual strategist, expert helping people since 33 years to change their life. And this is what I want to do in this show today to help you to change and transform your life and to fulfill the real reason of your existence. Today, I'm going to talk about this principle that the majority of people, they miss for their success. You're being spirit, your spirit, soul, and body. You all work together. You're not just one area. And this is why you have to learn how to recode yourself to fulfill your dreams life. Because you receive viruses from your childhood, from your family, from the epigenetic, the DNA from your family, the memory of the blood in your DNA, in your life, in your gene. And this is why you need to synergize all these principles together to fulfill the result that you want. Now, you can talk about the belief system, and this is very important because you produce in life according to what you believe, according to your faith. So main thing is also easy that you produce in life according to what you believe about yourself, your standard, what you receive for your identity, what you receive from knowledge, and all the experience that you face in your life. That program your subconscious mind. And 95% of the results you produce in life come from your subconscious mind. That you don't really think about it, you just produce it. It's like a software that just runs in your hard disk and just repeat. And you receive a lot of softwares in your hard disk. And you're like an interface from a computer. Your machine, perfectly created, but the machine from your childhood and from generations started to be affected by different viruses, different software that is not updated. And this is why you need to recode your interface, your soul, to produce the result that you want, because at the level of your soul, you produce a level of your result. And I realized many years ago, people, they wish, they hope, they expect, or they don't work on themselves to see the change. But if you change, it will change. And it's why you need to stop to work on the effect and start to work on the source. You are the source. And everything you change in your psycho, your neuro, your spiritual aspect, you start to see the change in your life. You can change your life in 7 days. God created the earth in 7 days. You're created the image of God. And you can create the life of your dream with the 7-day cycle creation. How can you control a year if you cannot control 7 days? This is why I created this training, 7-day cycle creation. You have a checklist for every day what to do. 7 days you take control. If you take control over 7 days, again and again, you're going to take control over your year, and you're going to build the life of your dream. You're going to see your life be limitless and to go to another level again and again and again. This 7-day cycle creation, it's a powerful training, simple, fast result with the structure you need to take control over 7 days. Every day, you have some homework to do. You have your visualization, you have your affirmation, you have the video teaching, plus you have bonuses to help you to understand all the principles. You apply this 7-day cycle creation training, and you're going to see your life will change. You're not going to regret. This powerful training will get the result you work for so long, you hope for so long, you desire for so long. It's your time, it's your season. Take this amazing opportunity to create the life of your dream by applying the same principle. How God created the earth, you apply the same principle to create the life of your dream, and you're going to see it's working. Get this training right now. Click on the link below, and you will be so blessed, and you're going to see your life will change. And so many people, they stay stuck at the same level because they don't know how to synergize this 3 aspects with the right action and strategy after that. Because faith without action is dead. You need to realize that with your belief system cycle, your subconscious mind, your identity, everything you produce need to be reprogrammed and recoded to the place in your life that you want to see the result. If the effect right now, maybe it's a situation with your body that you don't like, or financially you don't like, or your relationship you don't like. Instead to try to change the external, start to change the internal, because everything you see in the visible comes from the invisible. By the way, the chair you sit on it comes from the invisible. It was imagined before it was created. The car you drive was imagined before it was created. And everything you have in your life that you see right now was created first in your mind, in your subconscious mind, in your spirit, in your heart, in your soul, that produced this result. We have the power to change the result in your life. You're so much more powerful than what you think. So much more. And you can co-create with heaven and see the result that you desire. And why I'm saying that? Because everything that I'm doing with my clients, it's working, and it worked with me. It started with me. It started with my own journey, that I want to change the story of my bloodline with my weight, with my finances, with my success, with my relationship, in every area in my life. And this principle that the majority of people miss is when you start to work on your cycle, your belief system, in the direction of what you want to fulfill, succeed, and you start to implement your brain, the neuroscience prove right now what the ancient wisdom explained, that the science today proved that. Let me just share this principle with you, with your brain. When you go to sleep, you say to your brain, it's ready to sleep, and you assume that you're going to sleep, and your brain start to work on it. Your brain is always predicting what comes next. Once it predicts something, it's begin preparing your body for it. Your brain applied the spiritual law of assumption, and the neuroscience proved that now. Every night, your brain is like the boss of your body. When it's time to sleep, your brain said it's bedtime. Then it's a message to your body. Your eyes become heavy, your muscle relax, your heart beats more slowly, your breathing becomes calm, your body starts making melatonin, the sleep hormone. Your brain knows what to do because it was designed to help you to sleep. Your brain follows the instruction it believes are true. When you expect peaceful sleep, your brain begins preparing your body for it. Your brain is always predicting what comes next. When you truly assume something is real, your brain begins preparing your body for the expectation. Your thoughts influence your feeling influence your action, and your repeated action shape your results. Assumptions shape predictions. Predictions shape perception, and perception shapes behavior. Behavior shapes result. And this is exactly what the law of assumption explains. When you assume something that it's already done, because God created this way, and God created with your psycho, your neuro, your spirit, all goes all together in the action. When you start to implement the action, go to bed, and you assume that you're going to sleep, the neuroscience proves now that everything converges together to provoke what you expect and assume that it's going to be already done. And this is a principle. Today, I'm sharing with you. Stop to work on the effect and start to work on the assumption. Then the result is already done. And everything in your interface, the psycho, the neuro, the spiritual, and the action will come aligned to produce the result you want. Why other people are moving forward and you don't see the result in your life? You work so hard and you don't see the change. You would like to live the life of your dream. You would like to succeed the purpose of your life, your destiny, to succeed your dreams, your desire, but you don't see the change. You don't see the result. You don't see the transformation. And this is something I learned in my life the hard way, and I want to share that with you, that nobody talk about that. I wrote a book that it's called Activate Heaven on Earth with the Limitless Interface. And in this book, I talk about a hacker that is working behind the scene, trying to contaminate and steal your life, what you're supposed to produce to function well, to have result in your life. And if you don't understand that you are the interface and you are the portal between heaven and earth, and you have a hacker working behind the scene, that you look at other people, they seem to have success, it's easy for them, but you are fighting a resistance that other people maybe they don't have to fight in their life. And this is why I created the Success and Money Ceiling Breaker Library, to help you to understand the psycho, neuro, and spiritual system with the right action strategy to apply to change your life and to fulfill your dreams, to have the life you desire. I felt for everything in my life and I understood how to do it. And this is why I wrote this book and I built this library to help you to succeed the life you want. Not the life I want, the life you want. The life that you desire. You have one life to live. And this is why you have this money and success ceiling breaker library that you can have right now. $1 per course, 20 courses, $20 for 20 courses to help you to understand what is going on. The neuroscience, prove what I'm teaching, the psycho, the spiritual, and the right strategies. I'm a businesswoman. Faith without action is dead. You need to understand what to do in the natural, but 80% of the result comes from the invisible, the psycho, the neuro, the spiritual. When you understand the 4 dimensions all together and you apply it in your life, you're going to start to have the result you want. This is how I started to have the weight that I wanted, the marriage, the money, the result, the health, the dream life, the lifestyle, everything. And I'm there for you. Take this course and you're going to be amazed how your life will change if you apply the principle. Your brain's going to start to seek to create the result that you assume that it's already done. The things you were not saying before, you're going to start to see it. The thing you were missing, opportunity, way of reacting, your brain's going to start to create and to show you how to see things because you assume that it's already done. Your brain's going to start to create the assumption because it predicts what you believe that it's done, and it's going to create in your body the result that you want, like it's already done. The ancient codes prove now what the science today say and demonstrated to the people, that it's all come together. If you want to change the result in your life, start to implement this law of assumption. And because you're being spirit, having natural experience, physical experience here, you're going to start to see that the universal law that God created, it's working. And your brain that was created by God has no choice to produce the result. Your belief system is going to start to change. More you work that it's done, it's done, it's done. Your action will change. Your strategy will change. Assume that it's already done. And assuming is like, 3 months after that it's already done, what is my reaction? What is my feeling? If you really assume that it's already done, what is the joy I feel? What is the decision I take? And start to implement this law like it's already done. Start to be this person before to see the result. Start to act as this person before it's already done. And you're going to start to see the result. And your belief system was going to start to change. Your subconscious mind is going to start to be reprogrammed and recoded with a new belief. And by repetition, you will start to see the result. You need to practice this law. Your brain will be recoded and rewired. Your subconscious mind will be rewired and recoded, and your being spirit will be recoded according to what you assume that it's done. Because your mind doesn't make the difference between what is real and what is fiction. And more you recode your brain and force your brain to believe something like it's already done, it starts to implement all your life and affect you, influence you, your reaction, your words, everything you're doing, because you're already assuming that it's done. And it's a principle from generations that you need to understand today. And if you work on it, I saw one of my clients came to me, multi-millionaire, a lot of businesses, successful. But one area was stuck with a sum of challenge. And for 5 years, putting a lot of money, expert, consultants, nobody was able to fix the problem. And it's frustrating when you are, able to see the change, you know what to do, and you implement the right strategies and action. But in this situation, it was not changing. I started to mentor these clients to show him how to synergize the psycho, neuro, spiritual, and right action like one system. And he started to implement this law that I just shared with you today. 30 seconds to share with you my brand new book, Activate Heaven on Earth with the Limitless Interface. You need this book if you want to activate the life of your dreams and you're tired to work so hard and don't see the breakthrough, don't see the change. You need to understand the psycho-neuro-spiritual system that I explain in this book with the right action strategies to manifest the dream that you have, the desires that you have, and to see the next level of wealth, success, abundance, and destiny for your life. You have one life to live, and you can maximize this life if you understand these principles and you apply it in your life. Then click on the link, get this book. You're gonna be amazed by all the information and also the system to apply to see the transformation in your life. I said, stop to listen all your consultants saying that it's tough, it's going to take time, it's going to take years to fix the situation. It's already took you 5 years. You hire me to activate and accelerate the result, and stop to work on the effect of the problem. And we're going to start to work deeper at the source of the problem. And you're going to start to implement this principle I just shared with you today. And he started to assume that it was already done. And he started to talk like this, act like this. And he started to use other principle. And in 2 months, we fixed the situation that took 5 years before he hired me to fix that. You can see the change in your life, the acceleration, if you practice this law. If you're tired to turn around and year after year, and see the same result, start to change. Start to implement the system. Your subconscious mind will change. You're going to recode your interface. You're going to activate the ancient wisdom in your life. It's going to work, and you're going to see that all your brain is going to be rewired according to what you assume, and you're going to start to see the change. Like you go to bed the night, and you assume that you're going to sleep, and your brain start to work on it. It's exactly the same thing's going to happen for your success. Hope this teaching blessed you today like I was blessed to share with you. Like this video, comments. I would like to know more about you. If you have questions, it's going to be a pleasure for me to answer your question in the next video. And subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay connected, that I can continue to help you to change your life and to fulfill the goal you want and to be limitless. Remember, you were created to have a limitless life, to be limitless. You learn to be limited, and I'm here to help you to recode yourself to live your limitless life. I bless you.